you've been a brand for the longest time.
Right.
Have you putting out any merch, stuff like that?
It's funny that you said that. I'm trying to keep it under the radar, underground, but me and my Muslim brother working on something right now for the city. We actually working on something.
Y'all working on something for the city?
Yeah, we working on something. I just been laid back in the cut because, you know, as I always say, when you change your mindset and the people around you, you don't move the same way you used to.
Okay.
Move. But I'm always working, I'm always working on something. So, you know, inshallah, we'll have something for us.
That's what's up.
Also, I mean, if you don't know and the audience don't know, we actually already have something that we had for about maybe 3, maybe 4 years. We call it Nation of Peace for real. So
Nation of Peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just give y'all a little bit of mean on that. That's definitely. Yeah.
So you have the brand Nation of Peace, or you in conjunction with someone else?
Yeah, my Muslim brother.
Yo, your Muslim brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's a brand just yet, but it's more so like a movement, you know.
Okay.
The name speak for itself. What we trying to accomplish, for real.
Nation of Peace.
Yeah.
That's what you preach now. Peace.
Pretty much, bro. Pretty much.
Peace in them.
Nah, we ain't gonna get into them politics and all that.
Because it looks like we in trouble again.
And look, put it like this. I say this. This is the realest thing I can say. To have peace, right, with peace with himself, peace on these streets, peace in your mind, or peace with other people, you still have to have the skills and traits for war. That's knowledge. That's definitely knowledge. So
you still have to have the skills and traits for war.
Yeah. You can't. Any man, right, that has been through hell on earth, hell and back, whatever you want to call it, trials, tribulation, understand that before those situations got resolved, he had to go to war, whether it's with his mind, with his soul, with his spirit, with his heart, or physically. So to achieve true peace, you must go through something. Nobody on this planet Earth walks through the earth or on the earth and doesn't go through something to achieve peace. So that's
real
wisdom.
talk.
That's hekmah for y'all.
That's real talk.
When the movement is Nation of Peace, we already know that we might bump into some rocks in the road. That's part of life. The difference is gaining knowledge and wisdom going to teach you how to deal with it. You know, that's why I like the wolf, because the wolf is a calm creature, right? But you know when it's time to get busy. So, like I say, I'm all about pushing peace to our people first, but to survive in this world, you must be prepared for war. You got to think about it. You got a wife and the kids, right? Your house is peaceful, right? But the moment somebody intrudes in your home, your space, threatens your kids or your wife, if you can't resolve it peacefully, you will become that man of war. Trust me.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
So, yeah.
What is your thoughts on war? America versus everybody.
I think America is a good and a bad country. Why? Because America for a long time has been invading foreign countries, stealing people's gold, resources, land, and all these things, right? And I think sometimes when other countries push back, because we're born in America, we don't want to look at the truth for what it is for real. Like, the whole system is corrupt. So, and if you know, black folks built America. Originally, that flag is ours for real, but they stole everything. So if the people in positions of power steal from their own people, what makes y'all think they won't steal from other people, right? So America is a big bully. We all know this.
Bully.
We all know this. We have one of the best armies, right? So we know America is a big bully. As far as war with other countries, I would say that I don't think a lot of people want to go to war with America, and it does not mean I'm saying that everything we do as America is right, because it's not. But I just feel like people know that America is strong, our military is strong, and so on and so forth. And also, we can't believe everything we see on the news or CNN or hear on the radio. You know, I know people that listen to this stuff and they automatically assume and they just this, that, and the third for real. Like even for me being a Muslim, of course, I'm never in fear how somebody gonna feel because I know my deen, I know my principles and what I stand for. It's good and bad people in every group. It's good and bad people in every country, right? The issue I have is when it's one bad apple in the bag and then everybody's like, oh, it's all of them. Oh, it's all of them. Nah, who wants to be here in America and something happens? We don't have nothing to do with that. We don't have nothing to do with that. A lot of us are hardworking citizens. And where do our tax dollars go?
So
to war.
So
You know?
so tell me this, since you all, whose side are you on? America?
I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm on the righteous side. Whoever is righteous and standing up for truth. I don't really pick sides when it comes to this stuff because at the end of the day, it's a lot of innocent people dying on both sides. And that's the problem people don't want to address. It's like saying because you wear the red, white, and blue flag, you deserve to die. No, it shouldn't be like that. If you wear another flag, you deserve to die. No, it shouldn't be like that because it's like being born into a bloodline, right? If your bloodline is already set a certain way and they have already lived a certain life and done things, you're born into that. What can you do about that? Are you gonna disown your family? So I believe people believe in standing up for their families, their countries, their religion, and all that, and that's fine. But before you become a crash out or go all the way out about your country, your flag, your religion, your bloodline, whatever it is, please study your history and know your math for real. Don't just be jumping out there and saying, oh, I'm an American, so I'm sticking with America. I see a lot of people on social media making a lot of ignorant comments. Before y'all bomb us, can we figure out da-da-da? It's not a joke and it's not a game. Some of it's propaganda, but let's really think about this. Why should innocent people die for the issues other people have? We didn't ask to be born here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and at the end of the day, I keep it simple. I stand for righteousness and truth. It's very simple. I can't pick a side in nothing. Because you might have some friends a part of these people. You might have some friends a part of these people. No innocent person should die. That's a major sin. Innocent blood is a major sin. You feel me?
So answer this. So talking about war,
right.
What was your thoughts on Muhammad Ali refusing to go to war?
Alhamdulillah. I'm glad you said that, brother. That's how we should be for real, because people gonna get mad when I say this. We're still slaves to America, right? Because we do whatever America wants us to do. We don't want to stand up for ourselves as a people. We don't want to have independence. Whatever they say do, if they say jump like a bunny rabbit, we want to jump like a bunny rabbit. No, stand up for yourself. Stand up for your family, your people, your nation. One thing Elijah Muhammad said was freedom, justice, equality. Y'all don't have to like Elijah Muhammad, Farrakhan, or the NOI, but think about it. Freedom, justice, equality. Why is it that we don't have the real freedom we should have? Why is it that we don't have the real equality? Why we don't have the real justice? Because a lot of people like Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. But these are the same people that talk against Farrakhan and the NOI when these brothers were taught certain knowledge, because these brothers read a lot of books about America and other countries. So they knew that America was a problem, right? And it doesn't mean we all have to leave America, but don't try to say America is right if America is wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Wrong is wrong.
Exactly. We can't be, but that's my friend, so they're right. No, it don't work like that. And it's crazy because a lot of videos have been popping up about what Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X used to say, right? Because let's be honest, this is the biggest word we're fighting: oppression. If you are oppressed and you're tired of being oppressed and you decide to stand up one day for yourself, how are you wrong? How are you a problem? It's just like our folks
for standing up for yourself.
Yeah, for standing up for yourself and standing up for others.
So kind of compare that to the bully, finally, retaliating to the person that was getting bullied, retaliating to the bully.
We know it. We know without saying it what it is, right? Because nobody wants to get whatever they want to, the C word. But we know, if you really know and you study, you see half of the world in a frenzy because the truth has been out for a long time, right?
Yeah.
People steal land, people steal resources, and then say it's theirs, and then they change the name of it, right? We tired of it. The whole world is tired of it. It ain't just about being brown skinned. A lot of people are saying the truth. So when the bully continues to punch, kick you, and throw the desk at you, and stab you with a pencil, and somebody on that side says, oh no, we're not going to keep tolerating this, we're going to jump in and help you, how are they wrong? How are they wrong? If we really believe in equality, right, the world wouldn't be the way the world is, right? So we can't keep saying we want equality and then we got favorite people or favorite groups or favorite countries or favorite religions that we just want to say, oh, they got to be first. Nah, look at how people really treat people. You know, it's a difference between keeping everything for you and yours and then just not giving a fuck about other people. It's a difference.